Springtime means different things to different people. You know, some people are super excited, especially if you live in a state where you've got a harsh winter, just to get outside and appreciate Mother Nature. There's bear hunters excited about springtime, turkey hunters super excited to get outside and enjoy the hunt. One of the things in our household we're excited about when it comes to springtime or early summer is it's dogging season. They are the most incredible bird up close. That is truly a gift from God. This morning we're gonna hike into one of our favorite spots. Killed a double here last year. Got all three with us. Ruby is on maybe one of her last few coyote trips. She's just old and not doing so great, but hopefully we can get her munching one more coyote. Sometimes we go back to a stand that we've done, you know, for years, and the sage just keeps getting taller and taller and taller. And there's some openings, you know, where you could see the coyotes come through and see our dogs, but this particular stand was a challenge. It was tough to keep an eye out on our three dogs and an eye out for coyotes.
Goodness, crazy stand. Literally 19 minutes of pure chaos. The dogs did great. About the first sound I played on the Fox Pro, and it was just awesome. So it's a good start to the weekend now. Jana's up, and she's gonna have a hard time beating this one.
In the springtime, coyotes typically have pups in the den. Even in the summer, a little bit older pups in the den. That makes them super territorial. So if they see our dogs, whether their brains are thinking that's a dog or a coyote, all they know is it's somewhere in their neighborhood and they're gonna protect that den. It makes them territorial, a little bit more aggressive than normal, which makes it super fun for us. Our dogs know to run out, engage with the coyotes, not to tussle and fight, but go close enough to them to make them chase them back in our direction. I'm up next with the 22 Nosler, but it's gonna be tough to beat that. That was quite the way to start the day. Team red, white, and blue for the win. But we decided we're gonna keep track of not only hits and misses with the guns, hits and misses with the camera, because when you have John or I behind the camera, there could be a definite good chance of a miss. Where is that?
It's on the other side, right by the Coyotes.
Oh, like way over there?
It's about 650, I think. All right, I got him. He's going to the right. You got him.
Oh my gosh, that was so great. The dog's treat is to chew and mow all over that coyote. And that's why they come out looking like Braveheart. It's because it's their treat. It's what they're all three doing right now is mowing on the dead coyote.
Is that a word?
Yep.
Mowing?
It is a Wisconsin word.
It's a Wisconsin word.
Tally of the day, John 2, Jana 1. Stay tuned for the tally board. Right, Blue? Good job, buddy. Don't you love this? Best $25 ever spent. Facebook Marketplace. Carpet from circa 1980. Best camp carpet ever. We got tomorrow morning. Hopefully it'll be hot and heavy with coyotes.
I don't have any gloves. There's work gloves in the truck, so I'll wear work gloves. But yeah, it's chilly. It's 37 degrees out. Hopefully the coyote action will get our blood pumping and warm us up a little bit.
We took all the dogs yesterday, but our old Ruby dog ain't up for it this morning, so I think she might have went on her last coyote hunt, but that's a rough part about having dogs, seeing them get old, so anyway, probably down to 2 dogs now.
Well, that last spot didn't produce any coyotes, and usually it does, year after year. It's one of John's favorite spots. You know, we go way in, crossed a creek, but there's just nothing in there this time. It's starting to warm up. We've moved a couple canyons over, but the coolest thing just happened. We were literally leaving that last spot, driving out of the canyon, turned the corner on the dirt road, and there was a doe and a fawn standing there. She must have either stomped her foot or blown and jumped off the side, and the little fawn dropped into the road, and we just had the most amazing encounter with a brand new fawn. Here you go, Mama. Well, because the temperature is rising and it's supposed to be in the 80s today, we decided to just go for a ride. Take the Polaris and just drive up into the mountains, higher elevation, cooler. It's really nice up here. It's probably 75 out. We've found this big, huge, open sage flat. So we're just gonna, hike in a little bit to that tree line. Wind is in our face and call into that sagebrush, but it looks great here. Oftentimes, we've called in mule deer, doe, whitetails, antelope, because they hear our call and it's the calls of a coyote. They come charging in because they've got fawns that they want to protect. So they're coming in to investigate what all the noise is all about. Man, John said coyote, and I'm where? The sage in front of us is so tall, and I could just see him bouncing. And then I had to swing to the left, and Pearl was in my way. So we're trying to get Pearl out of the way. And finally, she stepped aside, and 40 yards. It's funny, too, when you watch coyote episodes, you don't see all the empty stands, or the dry stands, as we call it. And there have been some on this trip. We literally set up and did a stand 45 minutes ago, 300 yards away. That's it. Where anything in this whole valley and canyon, there's not much wind, would have hurt it. But then we hopped over to the other ridge, walked a bit, did a stand there, thought we heard them howling back over here. So we came back over and we decided, let's just move a little bit. It just goes to show you, sometimes all you have to move is 300-400 yards. And so we played right off the bat, a pup in distress. Not even super loud blasting, just kind of low. We were thinking they were in the bottom here. Then we changed it up to a female soar howl and back to a little bit of pup in distress. And it's funny, there's so many times where I'm about like, okay, I'm about done now, can we go? And funk, you know, it just goes to show you gotta be patient. Sometimes the challenge of a stand is where do you set up? I mean, obviously the number one thing to think about is the wind. They're not gonna come in downwind of you, but they could come in from any direction in big, wide open stands. And sure enough, we set up on this stand and 2 coyotes come bombing in and the one went straight below us and disappeared. Luckily, that second one, that female, they often tend to hang up in the back a little bit, giving me the perfect opportunity. We came down off the ridge we were sitting on. It was super windy up there. Here in this little bowl, dead calm. That was such a fun stand. We literally set up right on those coyotes. Right on that knob, a minute in, John's like, coyote, coyote. And I actually didn't see that there was a second one right away. The first one came barreling in hard, charging around this green bush so much that it came under us, and I knew he was gonna smell us then right over here and disappear. Second one cut up to the right, luckily. Like John stopped it perfectly, and it's funny, I thought I might have missed because it didn't act hit, but a couple seconds later, just saw him toppling over. But unfortunately, we don't have the dogs with us on this stand because they're just Pearl's sore-footed and Blue has a bad ankle. We've run in them way too hard the last few days, but so much fun. Love it when it turns out. Now the wind is like totally dead. It was gusting up on that little ridge, but how fun is that?
Yeah!
Sometimes it takes 20 minutes for them to come in. Sometimes you set up right on them, like tonight. This was so much fun. Smoke is filling the air here, though. There is definitely a huge forest fire around here somewhere. My eyes are super red and dry, but what a fun stand when they're on you like that. Wish we would have gotten 2. Might have if we'd have the dogs with us, but super fun. Crazy things can happen on a stand. In this particular stand, we got set up, started to call, when we noticed Blue was down there rolling in something dead a couple hundred yards away, and he comes wandering to us with his head down, and we noticed he was rolling in a dead porcupine. So we got out the pliers and started pulling out the quills out of his back, and then lo and behold, I look up and I see 2 coyotes come running in. Sometimes it's hard to coordinate when things go down fast between the camera and the trigger puller. I might have pulled a little fast on that one.
That went down fast. How long was that?
Like 4 minutes.
4 minutes. I could just see these 2 little heads because it's very hilly here. These 2 little heads come running in. They weren't 75 yards. And I didn't really do a very good job of checking with John to see if he was on him, but I shot the one, and I bet you anything I shot the male, because then what I think's the female just stopped for 1 second at about 200 yards, looked back, and we literally saw that coyote running into that timber over there at like 1,000 yards.
I bet that's a male. Boy, that looks like a big old coyote.
Yeah, but you know why? Because it's the smart ladies that are like, this is not good, we're out of here. Yeah, she was long gone, but at least we got one. At least we think we got all the quills out, you big stinky dummy. Anyway, hopefully it's the first of many.
Why is it that I do always see big bucks and big bulls when I do not have a tag in my hand?
How awesome was that? Wow, we hardly ever see big bucks up here. We're just camped right over that hill. That was so awesome. Driving in, all I could see was velvet racks sticking out of the willows right here. And I really just saw the 2. And then I saw a third and then the 2 other little ones. But this is so awesome. What a cool sighting.
Who's ready today? Who's ready? No words of wisdom this morning?
I got nothing.
Where the coyotes at? Where the coyotes at? It is a chilly but sunny morning. We are back at one of our favorite spots. Last year had some great dogging action in here and found a den. So it's consecutively for years been one of our favorite spots. So we'll see if I can shoot straight. Oftentimes, when there is that taller sage, we see the coyotes coming in way sooner than the dogs ever do. In fact, sometimes the shots are fired before the dogs even realize that there's coyotes nearby. Do you see it? He's coming across that open ground.
Yeah, I got it. He's coming across the bottom to the left, to the left, to the left. Here, still going to the left, still going to the left.
One.
Yep, got him.
Not that often where you sit to do a stand and you actually see the coyotes first. That was crazy. I could just see this one dart across the green opening down there. And then John just put on some light pup, and here he comes. And then there was another one off to our left. So I shifted over here, and then this one kind of took off. They must have seen the dogs right away. But at least I got one of them.
Good job. Every time we see a rancher on the road around here, what do you guys do? And we say, we're coyote hunting, and they're all so grateful. And not just the cattle, you know, the antelope, the deer, the elk. We have seen so many cow elk with their we've only seen one calf. They're an amazing animal, like all predators, but you just got to manage them. So hopefully this is the first of many today. Now, unfortunately, I promised we would swap, and it's John's turn. So that's the only downside of getting this coyote down.
It's about time.
Sometimes when we go back to our old stomping grounds, you know, areas we've hunted a lot before, we'll set up and do the exact same stands, set up in the exact same spot. They can just be tried and true stands. A couple years ago, we set up on an open pasture with a bunch of surrounding sage and called in a double that I shot. So we decided to go back there and try out that exact spot, and little did we know it was gonna be money.
Right here, coming right at the bottom. Oh, blue season, blue season. There's another one. He's coming back. I think he's ready. Oh, there it is. He's coming to spawn. He's got it. Man, he's running through things. Blue's on him. Well, he's running things. I can hear another one behind us. I can hear another one. I think we might have to lose it. Right here, coming up behind Pearl. Coming up behind Pearl. up on the hill. Yeah, that's up on the hill.
Triple. That was epic. That was epic.
The only thing better than dogging one, dogging three. Them dogs worked like a champ. Blue chased them buggers all over. Pearl went up on the hill and just coaxed that last one out. I think that was a female because she didn't want to come in very hard. She stopped out there about 250 and we hammered her.
Between two of them were right by each
So
other.
yeah, we had this, the first one came out, dogged real good, we shot it. Pearl was on that one, shaking it, chewing it up like they love to do. And this other one, looks like the big dog ran right up and just grabbed her right by the hind end, and she turned and chased him off. He stopped, shot him. Third one was a little bit of a poke. That one didn't want to come in quite as hard. It was chasing Pearl off the hill, but I didn't think it was gonna come in. Looked like it was gonna circle and leave. So we launched one at that and got him. So got to go out here and make the walk so we can get them all together. You don't get a lot of triples. Got to make sure we get a good picture. What you got there, girl?
Look at that! One of my coyotes from my double from 2 years ago. Laying right here. That is awesome.
Take that with you.
I'm keeping that little jaw bones right here. That is awesome. Clean by nature.
You know, it's not ideal conditions. We knew it was going to rain on us. It was windy. We had a helicopter fly over us just as we got started. If you're in a good spot and you know you got coyotes, go do it. Because you just, like these coyotes, I know they saw the helicopter. It was windy. And the second we turned the call on, I bet it wasn't 2 minutes the first coyote showed up. And it was just, it was money. Tell you what, it's hard to argue with the triple. Just awesome. Just worked out so good.
Sometimes you just have to improvise. It was the last stand of the trip. We were tired. We had done tons of stands before that. We parked the Polaris and did quite a walk in. You know, some stands you just pop over the hill. Other stands you got to walk a ways. We were pretty far from the side-by-side. We sat down. John opens up the camera and the camera's about dead. We were running out of time. Didn't have time to walk back to the side-by-side to get the extra batteries. So we decided, hey, we'll just do a stand. We'll call. If anything comes in, we got the cell phone.
It's gonna come to your right. Right there, right there. Got him. Shoot him again. There's another one up there.
Did you see the second one?
Yeah.
What a fun day. Now we're even. 3-3.
I got mine all on one stand.
We did, which is way cooler. That's way cooler. What a way to end the day.
Good shot, good shot.
I camp too. I have to admit, last night I went out to take a pee at 2 in the morning, and I heard a dog barking at me, a coyote barking. So I thought we're gonna do a stand near close to camp the next day, and here we go. Got him. The other one got off. The female got away, but got one of them down. So. Okay. Did that fly in front of the camera?
Yeah, it was above. I could see it like right here.
And of course he's gotta outdo me and get a triple.
Triple, baby, triple. Yes.
Okay.
Oh, that's awesome.
Come on. Come on. Yes, you do. You used to be a bouncer, for crying out loud, at a nightclub. Of course you dance. This is another one of John's lucky spots. Let's see if we can find it.
You're lucky I bring you here.
Oh.